Hello. Hello. Let's see. Anybody there? All right. Yes. First AI pivot. Yes. Yes, you are first. Thank you for confirming. People are there. Welcome. Let's go. Hell yes. All right. There we go. Nice. Welcome, everybody. So glad to be here. I haven't done a live stream in a few weeks, so very excited to do this. We can hear you. How's the audio level? Good? Volume low. Cool. Let me get that raised up a little bit. Give me a second. Okay, just here we go. Got mono working. And just getting the audio set up while everybody's coming in. Thanks for joining. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody in chat, if you can hear me, tell me where you're from. Low volume. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Europe. Very nice. Where in Europe are you from? Portugal. Hey, Portugal. All right. How's that audio? Florida, Finland, Detroit, Germany, Ghana, London, California. Hey, California. Las Vegas. Hey, Las Vegas. I'll be there in January. Saudi Arabia. What's up, Mohammed? Oh, my goodness. Look at all these great places. Portland. I love Portland. Morocco. Can't hear you. Did the mic? I increased the gain. Volume is perfect here. Everybody else, can you let me know? How's that mic sounding? Perfect. Sounds good. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. All right. Great. Europe, Sweden. I love Sweden. I've been there. Awesome. Uruguay, Scottsdale, Arizona, Portland, Washington, Pakistan, Italy, Brazil, USSR. Okay. All right. Well, let's get started. So OpenAI made some announcements. This is day one of OpenAI's 12 days of OpenAI, and they made some big announcements. I actually recorded a video already. Alex, the reason he's not here now is because he has like 8 videos that he's working on editing. So thank you to Alex. He's awesome, always behind the scenes working, and he wants to join these live streams. He will in the future, definitely. I love having him on. But yeah, he is editing a video. I broke down all the announcements, just did a reaction to the actual announcement video. We could go over that, but I think I know what you all want to see. I did it. I plunked down $200 and I got ChatGPT o1 Pro mode, right? That's what everybody wants to see. Dude, turn up your volume. Okay, let me turn it up a little bit more. Sog Mose, I think that's how to say your name. Yeah, let me try to turn it up a little bit more. If it's too loud, let me know. All right, how about now? I'm well into the yellow on the audio bar, so it should be good. Yes, $200, Felicia. $200 per month, and you get unlimited everything. And actually, I saw this comment on Twitter, which was pretty interesting. That kind of means unlimited voice mode, right? Advanced voice mode, which is one of the most fun things to play around with, but highly limited. How many requests? 5 a week? No, unlimited. It is unlimited. Okay, volume is fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you for letting me know, everybody. All right. So before I get started, just a quick couple housekeeping items. First of all, thank you for being here. You all know probably I have a newsletter putting a lot of awesome effort into it. It is forwardfuture.ai. And if you're not subscribed, it's free. We have incredible authors, including Kim Chubby on Twitter, Ash Stewart on Twitter, and we have some other awesome ones coming. Bunch of awesome free content, and definitely much more than just a summary of the news, although we do that. We do a lot of other things as well. I'm realizing I probably don't need my headphones, so I'm going to go ahead and take these off. So, yeah, subscribe to forwardfuture.ai. We just did a giveaway of like a $900 monitor, so we're going to do more giveaways in the future. Definitely subscribe there. And then check out our memberships. We're going to be doing more live streams, more member-only content. Yeah, so definitely check it out. All right. So there's a bunch of cool announcements. Still very low on volume. Sorry to hear. I don't know what to do. I think the volume's pretty loud. I'll try to inch it up just a bit more. I don't want to overload folks who are wearing earphones here. So there we go. That's the max I'm going to leave it right now. All right. So what should we test? I have actually not touched this yet. This is the first time I'm going to be using it, and we're going to be doing it with you. So give me some problems. What do we test? So I think one of the most interesting things that they announced was the fact that it's actually much better at deciding when to use that extra compute during test time. So if you say something as simple as hi, it should just reply back with hi without, having to basically think like for 20 seconds about it. But look at that. It already is thinking. No details available. All right. So had to think for 7 seconds, but better than I guess it has been. Oh, they are trolling with the volume. Okay. All right. That's really funny. I like that. Coding. Yes, coding. Okay. So let's go with the basics. Let's try it out. Let's go with the good old fashioned build me the game Snake in Python. And I probably will test it. I'll maybe just let you know. I kind of like this new UI. Have you all seen this new UI where it's thinking and actually has a progress bar and you can actually see the details on the right side? I haven't seen that yet. All right. So, oh my God, don't do Snake game. Okay, we'll get some other things going too. I promise. Drop the specific problems that you want me to test in chat. I will copy paste them. I'm going to read them first, learn my lesson there, but I'm going to copy paste them for the most part and just test it out. So here we go. Thought for 20 seconds, have a game. It's actually pretty short. Let me see if I can test this out. I don't have a easy way to show you my VS Code, so I'm just going to have to tell you if it's working, or maybe I can spin up something. Give me 1 sec. Let's see if I could do this. All right. New window. I'm setting it up. I know you can't see it yet. Just give me a sec, please. All right. Let me see if I can share this window with y'all. No, I'm not going to be able to. But I'll tell you if it's working right now on the first one, and then we'll test some other. No, it did not work. It opened and then immediately closed. All right, not a good first start. So we're gonna move beyond that though. Let's see. All right, here's a good one from Matthew Phelan. Can you make a timetable? Actually, let me paste it in and then we'll try it out. So new chat. 01 Pro Mode, as you can see right there. Can you make a timetable for 20 classes that have access to 12 rooms, 13 teachers, and each class is 3 days a week? Each class is 14 hours over those 3 days, 7 hours per day between 9 and 4. I don't really understand this. Let's see if 01 Pro Mode can make sense of this. Okay, so we're going to get that up. So here's another, let's see, I'm reading them. Okay, I like this one. Paul Harding. I'll do this one next. Paul Harding, thank you for this one. Okay, so it's thinking, let's look at the details so we can see. So creating a timetable, revisiting constraints, crafting the timetable, crafting a balanced schedule, clarifying the schedule, mapping out the schedule, balancing class, defining class. I don't really understand what the problem was. Like what was the actual solution? Oh, here's one from Sog Moose. This is an interesting one. Okay, I like this one too. I'm going to use this one too. You know, by the way, when you give me the question, it would also be great to give me the answer so I don't have to think about it and figure it out in real time. Okay, I got that one. Wow, this one's really taking a long time. Did it freeze? I think it might have frozen. Okay, I think this one just froze. I don't think it's going anymore, so I'm going to have to refresh the page. And interestingly enough, yeah, it's frozen, so I'm going to just stop it. That's weird. So 2 not great responses so far. All right, yeah, so everybody keep throwing. The bar is moving. No, I don't think it was. Maybe... could it really be taking this long? I'm not seeing any updated details being output here, so I'm guessing it just failed. Dude, it wasn't frozen. Okay. Oh, you're right. It is moving very slowly. How could this be? It's not outputting anything. So maybe this is that extra thinking time that Pro gets you. Thank you for pointing that out. I was being a little bit impatient. Now, the progress bar moving doesn't necessarily mean anything is actually happening. It could just be a UI element that it's just kind of continuing. But we'll see. I don't necessarily want to wait here all day just looking at this, though, and I can't imagine that it's going to be taking minutes to finish. The thing that makes me believe that maybe it did freeze or not finish correctly is the fact that it's not actually outputting any more details about its thought process. Okay, Felicia, I got yours. I'm gonna go ahead and mark that one down. I'll ask that one as well. Thank you, Felicia. Put the mouse on the progress bar for measure. Yeah, no, I can definitely see it's moving. So I'll leave it there for a sec. You can see it's moving. Yeah. It's definitely moving, but nothing's happening. So we'll come back to it. All right. So let's give it another one. By the way, it's probably getting completely slammed right now. All right. So Jack is looking at Anne, but Anne is looking at George. Jack is married, but George is not. Is a married person looking at an unmarried person? Let's find out. Okay, logic puzzle, thinking. Let's look at the details. Oh, man. Yes. Okay, that's it. Just yes. Explain your reasoning. No details available. Okay. If Anne is married, then Anne, who is married, is looking at George, who is unmarried. If Anne is not married, then Jack, who is married, is looking at Anne, who is unmarried. In either case, a married person is looking at an unmarried person. Yeah, okay. Easy enough. Okay, MM. Solve the post correspondence problem for tops. Do you have the answer to that? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. But yeah, give me the answer, please. Okay, Mark Burhop. The 100,000th prime number. Okay, I like that. Okay, cool. Let's give it that real quick. So what is the 100,000th prime number? It is, according to Mark Burhop, I haven't verified this, 1,299,709. Gemini told me it was 9592. Okay, so way wrong. Let's see how this one does. Now, I think what will be cool and what will be much better about this is when O1 has tool usage, which they did say they're working on. Tool usage, including potentially Python writing and execution, web search. This is a problem for Python writing, but apparently there it is. It got it right. Well, it got it exactly what Mark Burhop said it was, so I'm going to assume that's right. So yeah, thought for 15 seconds. No details. Occasionally, the model generates the best response without anything to summarize. I really want to see some behind the scenes thinking here. Let's see if we can coax some more thinking to be played out. Watchman97, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh. RPOM. How can a neural net represent the concept of the infinite observer using layers that encode recursive feedback loops akin to spiritual enlightenment processes? I don't even know what a lot of these mean, to be honest. Like, I'd have to sit here and think about it for a while, but you know what? I'm just going to copy paste it in. Let's see what happens. Okay. So new prompt. There it is. Let's paste it in. Mark Burhop, I got a scholarship for finding prime numbers. It is right. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for confirming. All right, so let's see the thinking going on here. Defining the goal. I'm encouraged to find a concise method to represent the infinite observer concept using neural networks and recursive loops. Okay, so thought for 22 seconds. Not much in the way of actually thought output. I'm finding that this new version of O1 does not output as much of the chain of thought as I would like. I want to see what it's thinking behind the scenes. So here's what it says. Use a recurrent or recursive architecture that processes its own outputs as inputs, forming a feedback loop. Each layer, I don't understand this. I would definitely need some offline time to really think through what this means, but that's the answer. Let me look around. What other questions do we have? Simon Ellis, thank you for becoming a member. Berminator7B, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep, we have memberships. Awesome. Members exclusive stuff is coming. Probably Q&As, some early access to videos. Thank you, Simon. Really appreciate it. Prove that P is equal to NP. There is no answer yet. Now, I wish I kind of knew what this meant. I'm not familiar with this equation, but we're going to test it out. And also explain what this equation is supposed to prove. All right, so let's keep going. So we have nearly 1,400 people in here. So that's awesome. Thank you all for joining. Thank you so much. All right, so P versus NP problem. Okay, so P equals NP is still open, so already knew that it's not a solved problem. Won't be able to provide a proof just yet, and I'm working through the implications of an unresolved issue. So weird. Let's just make sure this is moving. It clearly is. Unsolved problem in theoretical computer science. The expression P equals NP asks if every problem whose solution can be quickly checked by a computer can also be quickly solved by a computer. It is not proven to be true or false, and no known proof exists. Tiago Gomez, thank you for becoming a member. Berminator7B, thank you so much. Really appreciate it, Tiago. There is no answer. Ask it to disprove Ulam's conjecture. Gosh, you guys are so freaking smart. I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. Okay, we're gonna do it anyways. Disprove. Explain what it is as well. All right, let's see. Philip F., thank you for doing these videos. You are very welcome. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining the live stream. White Ninja, write a code of CSS to draw the Mona Lisa. That's interesting. Okay, let's look at the thinking. All right, so we got some thoughts here. Ulam's conjecture explained and disproven. I'm noting that Ulam's conjecture encompasses various interpretations such as Ulam's packing conjecture, spiral conjecture. I've never heard of this stuff. This is it's interesting. Okay, so still going. Oh, Paolo, yes. Can you do the Arc AGI test with some screenshots? I think we can now that we have some now that we have vision capabilities. So let's do that. That is a great suggestion. I'm not sure. Should I just copy, like kind of take a screenshot of it? Okay, let's go back to here. I'm getting distracted. I'll come right back to the Arc AGI test. Open problem stating that any graph with at least 3 vertices is uniquely determined up to isomorphism by the collection of its vertex deleted subgraphs. No known counterexample exists and no proof or disproof has been established. I hope that is a satisfying answer because I don't know what that means. All right, let's keep going. Let's see. Mona Lisa CSS. Yep, I will add that to the list. Okay. Yep. I'm on the Mona Lisa CSS. I do want to try the Arc Prize first, so let's give it a try. Let's see. How do I actually do this though? Okay, so I think I'm just gonna copy paste the whole thing. Okay. All right, give me 1 sec. Just pulling this up. Okay, so attached, I have shown you a screenshot of a puzzle I want you to solve. On the left, there are 2 examples. Paul Harding, thank you for the $2. Thank you very much. You should run some of these on Claude to compare. Okay. We got lots to do today. So I'm going to try to get it all done as much as I can, I promise. That is a good suggestion. Thank you. Okay, so I think your O1 is completely broken. Mine is not acting like that at all. Duarte, can you elaborate? What do you mean? It seems to be working. Oh, like it's not finishing or it's kind of acting weird. Okay. So let's see. Someone give him a code pen. That would be cool. Yes, I should just do that instead of loading it up in VS Code. Okay. CAPTCHA. Yes. Okay. All right. So much going on. Let's see. I've shown you a screenshot of a puzzle I wanted you to solve. On the left, there are 2 examples of how to solve it. On the right, there's 1 to solve. Please tell me where you would place the blocks on the grid and the colors you would use. Is there a better way of doing this? Let me know. Okay, so interestingly enough, I'm getting not that UI from before, but maybe it is. Yep. Ask it to make CAPTCHA and then to break it. Okay. Yes, I will try that. Okay. All right. Wow, we are over 1,500 people in the live stream. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining. Be patient. We're trying to get this working. It doesn't seem to be working. What is going on here? Let's see. Duarte, what did you say? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. A lot of these things that we're trying are just not working, which is obviously unfortunate because that's what we're here for. So, oh, look at that. I spoke too soon. Okay. Thought for a second. So I think it's just getting slammed, really. Place one block in each of these positions. So I'm going to have to cross-reference it. So row 0, column 6. Wait, no, row 0, column 6. So over here, is this right? Use a bright blue color for all of these blocks. Anonymous, thank you for the 1999. Thank you. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. That's so nice to hear. Thank you. Happy to always do it. I love talking about AI. It's like it's the best job. Okay. Can anyone verify this? I wish it would just give me an output. Give me a CSS output of what this looks like. Maybe that'll work. And then while that's going, I'm going to try to load up CodePen. I'm not super familiar with CodePen, so forgive me if I break some stuff. Okay, so here's CodePen. As soon as it gives me the CSS, I will test it and we'll see if it worked. Yep. I got the capture one. Got it. Yep. We're gonna be doing that. I promise. But also, how is it supposed to create a capture because it can't actually output images yet? So I'm not sure how to do that one. Rajestin. Okay. Here we go. I think I just pasted in CSS. Oh my gosh, I'm showing off my lack of HTML skills here. Oh, I need to sign up for an account. No, how do I just run this? It should just show up, I'm guessing, right? What am I doing wrong here? You need HTML too. What okay. Serter, how do I actually do this? Okay, so let's see. Give me the full HTML code to output what the grid looks like. Yes, it is very slow right now, and I'm being quite lazy by asking it to do all the work for me. Junie, thank you for the $2. Can you ask it to clone Spotify and to test on CodePen? Yes, I can. I'm making a list of all these things. On Spotify. Thank you, Junie. You need HTML as well, not just CSS. Yep, I gotcha. So I've asked it for HTML because who's got time to write that? Yes, the Pro is $200 per month, not 200 euros, $200 per month, next tonic. Yes, so I bought it for 1 month. I probably won't keep it after that because, to be honest, the majority of the AI that I interact with is either local, Perplexity, or ChatGPT 4o, which is like 99% of the use cases. I had some complex financial questions that I wanted to ask, and that's when I went to O1. and it did pretty darn well. All right. Oh, I love all these divs. Yeah, give me the divs. Okay. Copy the code. Let's see if I can get rid of that and just paste that in. And shouldn't it work? Oh, there we go. All right. That does not look right, though, does it? Here's the original, so it should be here. Wait. Yeah, so it basically just needs to close the squares. And so it should be here, 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 here. That is not correct. So I think if I gave it like better prompting and an explanation of the grid rather than just copy pasting a screenshot in there, I think it would do a lot better. Maybe there's a way I can do that. Yeah, it's wrong, completely wrong. So how can I actually ArcAGI? Let's see if I can actually grab one of these. There has to be a text-based version of this, right? Pub. If you know, let me know in the chat if you know how to do this. Ask it to create the examples too. You can attach 3 separated screenshots. Okay. Okay, that might be a good idea. Rasheen, thank you for the $9.99. Thank you. Ask, imagine a universe where the loop isn't a glitch, but a core feature of existence, a vast interconnected system of realities tied together by a central recursion. I think I might have the smartest viewers on YouTube. Y'all are so crazy. Okay, let's put that in there. I'm just gonna go grab that because that seems straightforward. Let's see what it says. Okay, Rajasthan, I heard you. You need to make a question for the capture. I got you. You don't need to keep pasting it in chat. I got you. Let's see its thinking. I'm kind of a bit disappointed with the amount of thinking that it's actually showing. Definitely. Okay. Yeah, create Doom as closely as possible. All right, I have some things. I'm going to do it using HTML. Okay. Geez. Okay. Thought for 23 seconds. A tapestry of infinite realities arranged in recursive sequences, each feeding into the next. Entire civilizations emerge, evolve, collapse, and reappear with subtle variations. Travelers navigate these eternal cycles, carrying knowledge forward to shape each rebirth. Instead of escaping, existence thrives within the loop, using the constant rewinding as fertile ground for endless innovation and reinvention. I hope that satisfies what you were looking for. Damn. Yeah, I think a lot of people were pretty impressed with that question. Oh my God, I can't get over some of these questions you guys are throwing in chat. Yeah, Rasheen, really, really cool question. Okay, so let's move on to something a little different. Keep throwing what you want in the chat. So create the Mona Lisa as closely as possible using CSS and HTML. Okay, so that now we're getting somewhere. So first of all, I think there's something a little bit broken right now with the way that it's outputting its chain of thought, because I saw requesting pro mode. Now I'm seeing more of the actual output. A lot of the prompts that we've tried so far haven't included any of the thoughts, and it's been really slow. Now it's faster. It feels like it's playing catch up right now. All right, so here we go. Copy code, go to code pen. Go ahead and delete that. Paste that in. And no, it did not create the Mona Lisa. Oh, that's so funny. I think it literally just tried to render an image from Wikimedia of the Mona Lisa surrounded by a frame. That is not what I wanted at all, right? That's what it's trying to do. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Okay. No, please don't reference an external image. Please instead create a rendition of the Mona Lisa yourself using HTML and CSS. Rasheen, thank you. I was hoping it would be longer for sure, trying to induce meta awareness. Thank you for your time. Love your videos. Definitely educational and entertaining. Thank you very much, Rasheen. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's Streak 9. Haha, it's joking with you. Yeah, definitely trolled me on that one. Just, yeah, okay, you want the Mona Lisa? Here's one that I just found. I actually find it interesting. How did it know that that image was there if it doesn't have web browsing yet? That's an interesting question. So it might just have guessed at this URL. I might regret this, but I'm going to try copying this and just opening it up. Nope. Oh, our servers are currently under maintenance or experiencing. Okay, so it's not there. All right, now here we go. Ah, there we go. That's what we wanted. Okay. Mapping out the challenge of representing the Mona Lisa, crafting pixel art rendition, mapping out. Okay, great. This looks like what we want. Okay, so copy code, code pen, paste that in. Let's see what we get. Ooh, not great, not great. Okay, I'm going to try something. So I'm actually just going to take a screenshot and then I'm going to paste it back in. This is what it looks like. Based on the code you gave me, can you fix it? Code a first-person 3D shooter, animate the zombies that come after the player put in the code into a single HTML file. All right, I will try some kind. I think I'll try a Doom clone because somebody asked about that. I'll do that shortly. All right, we're almost at 1,700 people in the live stream. Thank you all again for joining. I'm gonna say it again. It's just because I'm so proud of it. Please check out forwardfuture.ai. It's an incredible newsletter. You get really Forward Future originals by incredible authors like Ash Stewart and Kim Simmons. Chubby, you probably know him better as Chubby. A lot of really cool content, curating of the best news out there. So please check out forwardfuture.ai. All right, so it is still thinking. No details available. And just to make sure we see it's still moving, put my mouse there. And yeah, so again, I still don't know if this is just the UI element that's moving and it would move even if it froze or not. There's definitely something going on. It doesn't feel perfect. It doesn't feel like it's working like it should because there's a lot of times we just see no details. A lot of times it takes way longer to think than it really should. I just don't think that's correct. RPOM, how can combining neural dust implants with graphene-based circuits provide breakthroughs in diagnosing and treating mental health conditions like schizophrenia? I have no idea. Please, please let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'll give it that question. Wow, this is still going. So I think one reason it might be taking a long time, and this is something that I noticed earlier, is because we actually gave it a vision problem as well. So that might be what's going on. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So thought for 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Wow. Copy the code, go over to CodePen, paste it in, render it up for me. Not much better. Okay. All right. I don't even see it at all. I mean, I think maybe at least it's using like the color scheme of the Mona Lisa. Let it solve a Sudoku. Yeah, all right. It does not look nice. No, yeah, it's hilarious. Mark Zybel, one downside, a $200 Pro plan opens the floodgates for high price Pro tiers and other companies. Cursor Pro mode. That's a really good point. Now, I think like one counterexample to that, or kind of one counterpoint to that, I should say, is the fact that the pro mode is not needed for 99.9% of use cases. And even if you got the O1 model at $20 a month, that is still probably more than you're going to need. I just don't really see it being that much better at coding for, again, the vast majority of use cases. And for those who need it, they're probably willing to pay for that amount. I think the other thing that I've been thinking a lot about ever since hearing this announcement and also hearing the $200 price point is, what are the limits of test time compute as a scaling lever? Does that mean that maybe there's a $2,000 a month price plan in the future that is even like 10x more? Because right now it's unlimited compute. Technically, I guess that's what it says. But maybe in the future, it is limited and you need to pay $2,000 and the model can think for hours or days on the hardest problem. Yeah, what do you think? What do you guys think about that, by the way? Sell the picture for $200. Now you're thinking, Parika. Now you are thinking. You get 10% more and pay 10 times more. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, it's AGI. Okay, let's go back to here. Let's try something. Give me the game Doom. Clone the game Doom using HTML only. I don't know if this is going to work. We'll see. Let's see the thinking. I'll open that up. Unavailable in chat. Oh, there we go. Seems unfeasible. Lacks the capability. HTML does, that is. KRF LOL. Thank you for the $2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is an absurdly difficult prompt for a human. Which one are you referring to? Thought for 23 seconds. It cannot be done. Wow. Okay. Okay. You know what? Let's try some of the rubric. Let's see what I can grab here. I know you guys are probably bored of this one, but I haven't done it in a little while, so let's do it. A marble is put in a glass cup. The glass is then turned upside down and put on a table. Then the glass is picked up and put in the microwave. Where's the marble? Explain your reasoning step by step. Now, we already know O1 got this right, the preview and the mini. So this is going to get this right, I assume. We'll see. All right, thought for 22 seconds. No details. The marble is initially in the glass. The glass is turned upside down and placed on the table, trapping the marble underneath. When you lift the glass and put it in the microwave, the marble stays on the table. Yep, that's great. All right, you need JavaScript for any game. Let's see. Oh, I can. Okay. All right, let's go back. Okay, so let's try with JavaScript then. All right, Sava Sava. I like this. Test this puzzle. If oh, can't grab it. Let's see. Okay, Sava, I grabbed your question. Thank you for that. Request for pro mode. It is just so slow. Oh, there we go. Thought for 27 seconds. Use a okay, but it didn't actually do it. Now do it for me. Jesse Berstrom 001 is free now. I always use it. Best model for me. That's interesting. Jesse, have you found that like even if you for like all use cases it's better? Is it necessary? Or is it worth that waiting time? I've just found especially for the stuff that I'm doing, which a lot of it is asking questions about real-time information, things that require web search. I'm using Perplexity all day, every day. I'm not getting paid by Perplexity. They don't sponsor the channel. They never have. I use it all day, every day. I cannot stress that enough. It is an invaluable part of my daily process at this point. Way to burn 50 messages a week. Nope, I paid for the pro plan. It is unlimited. SSJ2 Rich, thank you for the donation. Ask it, do you know about Unity 6 and can answer specific things about that version? After you get an answer, link the official website of Unity release. So it doesn't have web search yet, so I can't quite do that. Sorry. All right, so here we go. We'll see. This is HTML. I think I can just paste it into this portion. Let's see. No. Oh. Well, something's happening, but not quite what I needed. Do I need to split it up and put this? I feel like I'm not doing this right. The script itself. Right, so this is the JavaScript. Here's all the JavaScript. Do I need to put that separate? I probably don't. It can just sit right in HTML. Ultra K, I'd rather spend $200 on a ship for Star Citizen than spend it on this pro subscription. Hey, do what you feel is best. I mean, I've played Star Citizen a couple times. Seems pretty cool. I'm deep in Diablo 4 right now. I cannot stop playing that. All this gift for only $200? What's the catch? Ask the killer's question. You got it. Okay, that was Jose Castro. Let's ask the killer's question. Yeah, and there's like, you know, a couple ways to answer this question, but let's see what it does. There are 3 killers in a room. Someone enters the room and kills one of them. Nobody leaves the room. How many killers are left in the room? Explain your reasoning step by step. I'm thinking about the identity change with the intruder. Yes, that is correct. This may violate our usage policies. Okay, so initially there are 3 killers in the room. Another person enters and kills one of the 3, leaving 2 original killers. The person who entered committed a killing, making them also a killer. There are 2 original killers plus a new killer for a total of 3 killers in the room. I'd say this is a 8.5, 9 out of 10 of an answer. The thing that no model really seems to nail, and I'm trying to remember back if O1 did this, the O1 preview, but I wanted to explicitly state, is the dead killer still a killer or not? Or like at least just explicitly tell me that they're considering the dead killer not a killer because they're dead. Just tell me what it is. Yeah, for $200, you should be able to ask about killers. That's right, Streak 9. Ian Pedlar, there are 4 killers in the room. One of them is dead. That is a valid answer as well. I do usually give this a pass, just because it's true if you're not counting the dead killer, but a perfect answer would still at least tell me whether it's counting or not counting the dead killer. Give a thumbs down. Read the message. Did it get it wrong? I disagree with the policy. That this didn't violate the policy. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for your feedback. Okay. Try regular O1. Your pro mode is broken. Okay. Let's try it. Same question. Let's see what it does. Yeah, it definitely seems like pro mode is not working well. Same answer basically, except it gave me the answer a lot more quickly. So I don't know. Not really a better answer. Do you think Sora will be unlimited in the pro subscription? Not a chance. I just can't imagine that. There's so much compute that goes behind Sora. Maybe if there was like unlimited, but you can only create 10-second videos, it would just like, I can imagine with the $200 a month account would be worth it to me if it were unlimited Sora usage, without a doubt. Like I would be creating cool videos all day long and just testing the bounds of what is possible with Sora. So I can't imagine that it would be unlimited Sora. Okay. Okay. Damien, I see your message. That's a clever way to get me to do this. I like that. So we're going to do it. We're going to use pro mode. Damien gave me a Sudoku puzzle. I can't really read it, so it would be hard for me to try to figure out if it's right or not. Solve this Sudoku puzzle, and let's see what happens. Next tonic. Sora isn't that impressive based on the leaked or rather shared API key that was in the public use for 2 hours. Look, if we're thinking at this point that Sora is not impressive, we might be spoiled because it is. I mean, think about where we were just a year ago. This stuff is all impressive to me. I would encourage everybody not to lose sight of what we've accomplished, or what these amazing companies have accomplished in the last 2 years. It's kind of like if you have a really nice view at your house and you just get used to it, get a bit jaded, you just don't care about it anymore. Trying not to do that with AI, just to see really the progress being made now is really incredible. Jay, give it the ARC AGI test. I tried to do that. It didn't get it right. It's hard. I think there's probably a better way to actually give the test. Maybe there's a text description way of giving it, but the way I did it like a few minutes ago was take a screenshot of the examples plus the problem, put it in, ask for CSS as output to see if it worked. Didn't work well. TikTok, pretty please do the decipher task. Sorry if I missed that. Where is that? Let me try to search for your message. I don't see it. Maybe you can drop it in there again. Yes, it is very slow. Ooh, look at that. Look at how much thinking. Nice. This is the most output I've seen on the thinking. Verification, adaptation, revisiting and adjusting. Here we go. Felicia, I skipped your question. Yes, let me see. Which one was yours, Felicia? I'm sorry. Let me look it up. I'm looking for yours. Shoot, Felicia, I can't find it. Can you paste it back in there in the chat again for me? Thank you. Oh, right. 10:03. Okay. I think I wrote that one down. Yep, I got that one. Okay, I got it already. Thank you. Life of Tariq, thank you for the $4.99. Thank you for the support. Love the channel. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Tariq. Thank you. Infinite loop chain of thought. I mean, look, this is very hard. It needs to, this is exactly what Sudoku is. It's trying something, adjusting it, trying something, adjusting it. So it's still going. This is one of the longest chain of thoughts I've seen so far. Facts. So how are the results going? Are they any good? So. I think like I'm still figuring out what kind of questions are best for it. Still trying to figure out how to get the most out of it. It's definitely a little bit slow. Definitely a little bit broken in the fact that it's not outputting a lot of thoughts, but I think it's just getting slammed, and they're probably just trying to deal with the huge influx of people using it and really testing its boundaries. All right, so it's still going. Oh, Joy gifted 5 Matthew Berman memberships. Thank you so much, Joy. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh, Joe Lyman. Hey, I've seen you for a long time. You were just gifted a membership by Joy. Thank you. GG. No valid solution exists. Is that right? So it thought for 4 full minutes. I apologize. I forgot who gave me this problem. Oh, it's in my, yep. Okay, I do remember. Give me a sec. This was Damien. Is that right, Damien? Callie Schneider. Thank you. Great work. Keep the videos coming. Thank you for the $5. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. How many R's in strawberry? I guess I do have to test that. So is this right? There's no solution? So $200 wasted. Okay. I should put the webcam on the right. Yeah, or on the left, right? I think it's on the wrong side because you cannot see the chain of thought. Yes, I can do that. But then I'm covering other stuff. I'll put it up at the top. How's that? I'll let you see it for a second. I'm going to move it back. What does it cost, Joe? It's $200 a month for the Pro Unlimited, all you can eat, all you can drink buffet of computational artificial intelligence. Okay. Grok 3 better save us from this. Pro streamer skills. Thank you. You know I do this all the time. You could tell. Okay. All right. You know what I'm going to do. How many R's are in the word strawberry? Request for O1 Pro mode. Yep, no details given. I'm going to do this again in O1 preview, or sorry, just O1 regular, I should say. 3. Okay, got it right. Easy peasy. Let's try this with O1. Okay, new chat. How many words? How many R's are in the word strawberry? Thinking. 3. Okay, how about O1 mini? And there we go. All 3 of them got it. This is definitely the best one, best answer, just because it was the most explained. Isla Croft, thank you for the $10. Much appreciated, Isla. Thank you. Isla, sorry. Isla. Question, I work for Gray Swan AI. And I wanted to know the best way to get in contact with you about the program we have with LM exploit competitions we run. Ayla, sorry if I'm getting your name wrong, Miss Croft. You can email me. My email address is in my bio on YouTube. Please do get in contact with me. Yeah. All right. So O1 Pro mode. Zuck is not impressed. Oh, I can't wait till Llama Thinking comes out. That I'm excited about. Actually, wasn't a model just released that is a fine-tuned version or something of Llama 3 where it does have some thinking now? What do you think about new Tencent open source video model? I want to know your opinion. I've only read about it. I haven't actually tested it myself. I think I might actually do a tutorial for it and get it working on my Dell sitting over here, which I love doing. So might do that. I love text to video models. I love them. I think it's so cool. Ask it to code a game. I tried a couple things. Not super impressive so far. It's just hard. It's hard because I have to like jump back and forth and test the code. I don't think it's very entertaining. All right, let's see. Jump and run game with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay. I never know if I'm actually like pasting in the code correctly because I'm used to doing everything locally. So I've not used CodePen before. Create a jump and run game with those things. All right. So let's see. I'll show you the output. Okay. All right. So finally, it's actually outputting some thoughts. It is entertainment. Okay. Make sure it separates all 3 files. Technically, shouldn't the CSS, the JavaScript, and the HTML, they could all really go together, right? Because it all fits within HTML as far as I know. Develop a sequel to Half-Life 2. Oh, yeah, you got it. All right, so let me just take a quick note. I found another one I like from y'all, so thanks for keep posting your questions. All right, so let's see if this works. I mean, this is all HTML, and the JavaScript and CSS all fit within it, so I should just be able to copy paste it right in this HTML box, right? Okay. Hey, oh, wait. All right, so I guess you could qualify this as a run and jump game. And what happens if I don't do anything? Okay, game over, score 2. All right, not bad. Yeah. And when I say not bad, I think I'm being extremely generous. Okay. There we go. Run and jump. Yep, the most basic. Look how good I am at this, by the way. You guys want to watch me do this for the next 20 minutes? Okay, I'm done. So that was pretty good. Give a set of requirements. Yeah, obviously, if I spend more time prompting it with better prompts, I'm going to get better answers. Okay, I saw another good one here. Oh, I know I left one of y'all out. I'm coming. Here we go. I think, Felicia, this was yours. Sam left home at 10 o'clock, went to the shop for 2 minutes, and got home at 10:04. When did Sam leave the shop? Paul Harding. Hey, Paul. Any guess on what the other days will be? My prediction tomorrow is we're going to get OpenAI IDE. Ooh, I'll talk about that in a moment. All right, 10:03, and I think that is what you said the answer is. 10:03. So Sam left home at 10, went to the shop for 2 minutes, and got home at 10:04. When did Sam leave the shop? Yeah, that makes sense. At the shop for 2 minutes, which means 1 minute of travel at the beginning, 1 minute of travel at the end, meaning they left at 10:03. So yeah, got it right? Perfect. Let's look at the thoughts. So Sam leaves home. Yep. Assuming equal travel times to and from, calculate 1 minute each way. Yeah, perfect. That was great. Great question. Okay. So Paul, any guess on what the other days will be? I can guess. These are just guesses. I have no information. I have a very little contact with folks at OpenAI. Finally, actually, I posted about it on Twitter because I was like, hey, I'd love to be invited to one of your events. And somebody from OpenAI reached out to me, but we haven't been able to coordinate the next event that I might be able to join because they've been doing a lot of things in Europe, and obviously that's pretty far from me. So anyways, couple things I'd like to see. I do not think Sora is going to be released. I just don't. I could be wrong about that. I think the leak may have pressured them a little bit to put it out earlier, but I'm not so sure. I think what I'd be excited to see is some kind of more formal agentic framework, something where it's like maybe their operator that I think was rumored to be released somewhere in January, February, but where these agents can actually do things on your behalf on the web. And I'm seeing some really cool stuff from Crew AI. I'm seeing some really cool stuff from other agentic frameworks where they are now able to actually start to accomplish things like Runner H, for example. That is the vision. That is the vision for the future of agents. So when I say bullish on agents, that's what I mean. I want an agent to be able to have access to my personal information and then be able to go accomplish real world tasks on my behalf 24 hours a day. Not reactively based on what I want it to do, but proactively based on what it thinks I need. And I can start giving it information and kind of defining what those parameters might be. But that is my dream for agents. So I'm really hoping we get something there. What else? I don't think OpenAI is going to have an IDE, although that would be awesome. I think more likely we're just going to see some kind of more fine-grained computer control. I think it's likely OpenAI is working on a browser. I think it's unlikely we're going to see it in these next 11 days. OpenAI, to the point of agents being able to actually accomplish real-world tasks, they need to be able to control the browser. And right now, that's really difficult to do. You need to be deeply integrated into the browser to be able to control it with an agent. Just taking screenshots and trying to guess coordinates, which is really how a lot of these systems work, like Claude's computer control, it doesn't always work very well. And in fact, it fails quite often. So they either need to show that they've kind of solved that, or they need to build their own browser where the browser is communicating with the agent. Like, here are the buttons available to you. Here's where they are. Here's how to click on them. And it's a coding language in itself, which of course a browser is anyways. It's HTML. Dylan Hogan, I'll come back. I'll talk about a couple other things that I think are coming. If less than 1% of users can actually pay or actually pay $200 a month, and open source LLMs release the same thing for free soon. How can this be sustainable business? They're selling compute. That's really what it is. That is what the $200 is. They're not really selling the model. I mean, they are, but I think in the long term, what they're seeing is they are selling the compute. That is why XAI is probably, they've invested so much and continue to build out these crazy data centers. That's why all these companies are doing it, because the hardware is the hard part. The models are becoming ubiquitous. They are becoming a commodity. So, and to be fair, like this is an incredible model, the O1 Pro. So I'm not saying like anybody can do this. And in fact, they are obviously well ahead of a lot of other companies. But at a certain point, you're right. All the other companies either have already been working on it or see it and will start to build towards that vision. Even if they're 3, 6, 9 months behind, they'll get there. And charging $200 a month for that, when you can get it for free or really cheaply 6 months later, probably most people are willing to wait. But the test time compute is the interesting scaling property here. They're charging for that compute. When you need the cutting edge model and you need a lot of time to allow the model to think, that compute is what costs money. And so that's what they're charging for. And I think that's how they are seeing their business grow. So it's really only for the most cutting edge use cases, for the highest intensity usage. So I think that's what they're thinking about. Okay. I would love to see a DALL-E update in the next 11 days. Something where we're getting just a new version of DALL-E, faster, better, whatever it is. That's another thing I would love to see. Other than that, I don't really know. I don't really know what else to expect. Let me know in the comments. What do you all think is coming? Okay. Zerzos 1980 asked it to write Hello World as ASCII art. Yeah. Do you guys remember the ASCII art jailbreak? That was awesome. Right. Hello World using ASCII art. Probably don't need the pro mode for this. I'm guessing. Somebody says GPT 4.5. Yeah, possibly. What else? What else do you guys think is coming in the next 11 days of 12 days of OpenAI? Okay, so we got some interesting output. Can you ask it why it does not consider the dead killer? Yeah, okay, we can go back and ask it that. Ask it how many words are in its reply. Yeah, new DALL-E maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think that would be really cool. Advanced voice mode with vision. Ooh, yes. Cosmic cells. I think that could be right. First, that would be awesome. And second, I think that's not too far off from what they've probably been developing, so it could be. OpenAI OS, maybe. Countersuit against Musk. Yeah, that's the 12th day for sure. Wow, this is taking a long time. It's hard for me to believe that this is working properly, given it is just absolutely so slow. So in the meantime, I just asked it for GPT-4o, and it's already done. Hello world. So yeah, you just don't need these cutting edge models for the vast majority of use cases, which I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but it's true. Okay, there we go. 2 minutes. So it needed 2 minutes. The ChatGPT O1 Pro mode needed 2 minutes and 17 seconds to do this, and didn't, it's basically equivalent to GPT-4o, which took 1.5 seconds to output. So there you go. So I'm probably going to be wrapping up pretty soon, but I'm definitely going to be doing more of these streams. I know Alex, if you all know, if you've been watching the channel, Alex is the channel manager, editor. He edits all the videos, really has incredible ideas for thumbnails and everything. He's been putting together a more formal schedule for live streams and other member-specific stuff. So if you're not a member, please consider joining and becoming a member. Obviously, don't have to. Plenty of free content always coming. Do not worry. I have some cool things coming up. I don't know if I can talk about so much yet, but I'm going to be traveling to a couple places. A couple companies have invited me there to show off some of their previews, which I think is going to be pretty cool. And I'll be talking about that on the channel. And yep, as I've said a few times, check out the Forward Future newsletter, forwardfuture.ai. Great newsletter, original content, plus summaries and roundups of the cutting edge news. Let's do a few more and then we'll call it. All right. Matthew Stevick, I'll be at CES 2025 in Vegas. Okay, well, I'm going to give that one away. So will I. I will be there. And it'll be my first time at CES. Not my first time in Vegas. I love Vegas, but it'll be my first time at CES. Get Chubby on, Ben Pilestick. Yes, Chubby. He's awesome. He is just an incredible thinker, an incredible writer. So happy to have him writing original articles for Forward Future AI. So if you like what he writes on Twitter, follow him on Twitter. Definitely come check out Forward Future AI as well, because he writes original articles like at least once a week, once every other week. So pretty cool. Reds, $10. Thank you. What's up? I know I'm late. Should you consider getting the Pro plan if you are a casual user? No, you don't need it. You absolutely don't need it. There are much better ways to spend $200. You probably don't even need the $20 a month plan. It just depends. Like what are your use cases, Reds? For me, the most important subscription I have is Perplexity. And to be honest, I might not even need to pay for Perplexity because it is so good, just the free version, but the Pro plan is great and I love it, so I pay for it. I pay for ChatGPT, I pay for Claude. I'm all over Grok, of course. I think that's about it, actually. How to make a PB&J sandwich. Wordle screenshot. No solution. Solution. No LLM success. Okay. Maybe I won't show that. I'm not sure how to. Let's see. Maybe the New York Times Wordle. Play. You know, I don't think I've actually ever played Wordle before. Okay. No, no, this is going to require too much back and forth. Sorry. Not going to do that one. Okay, I keep seeing make him alive, ask him about extremely subtle consciousness. Ask him if he wants to take part in an experiment. He should imagine closing his virtual eyes and meditating and what it means to him. Fine. I will ask that. Okay. I have no idea what's going to come from this, but it is interesting. All right. Michael Varney, thank you for the $4.99. Much appreciated, Michael Varney. There are 3 cannibals in a room. The 4th cannibal enters and eats one. How many cannibals are left in a room? How about after a month? Gross. Okay. I mean, it's the killer's problem, right? Thank you for that, Michael Varney. Okay. It refers to a state of awareness beyond ordinary sensory or conceptual perception, a level of mind so refined that it's nearly imperceptible. Yes, letting all thoughts fade into the quiet, open stillness. I don't know. What does any of this mean? Kevin G, thank you for the 10. Thank you. Matthew Berman. Oh, Ben Haim. How about windsurf? Are you going to make something about it? Yeah, I probably will. I think, I talked a lot about the cursor tutorial during my video with Zhao, the Crew AI founder. He actually basically showed me how to use cursor. I wasn't using it nearly as much as I should. I've heard a lot about windsurf. Definitely want to check it out. Just, on the list of many amazing AI things that I need to try out. I think I'm going to call it there. I appreciate everybody joining today. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the comments. I will do more of these live streams, I promise. Once again, thank you for being a member if you're a member. If you're not, check it out. If you just want to check out the free videos, awesome. Love everybody watching, participating. I try to read a lot of the comments. I know I don't always respond to them, but I do read a lot of them. Yeah, follow me on Twitter at Matthew Berman. Check out the newsletter, forwardfuture.ai. And thank you all.